Picture this, a river that doesn't flow to the sea but instead vanishes into a vast, untouched wilderness, creating a paradise teeming with life. This is Botswana, a land of surreal landscapes, legendary wildlife, and cultural richness that will blow your mind. From the watery labyrinths of the Okavango Delta to the stark beauty of the Makgadikgadi salt pans, Botswana's landscapes are a testament to nature's artistry. Stick around, because today we're taking you to the most jaw-dropping, soul-stirring places in this African gem. Imagine gliding through a maze of shimmering waterways, sunlight dappling through a canopy of papyrus reeds. The air hums with the sounds of unseen creatures, and the scent of water lilies hangs heavy in the air. This is the Okavango Delta, one of Earth's last true wildernesses. Here, the Okavango River, instead of reaching the sea, fans out across the Kalahari Desert, creating a vast inland oasis. This annual flood transforms the landscape, nurturing a profusion of life that is truly breathtaking. Hop onto a mokoro canoe, a traditional dugout canoe, and let yourself be transported to another world. As you glide silently through the lily-covered channels, you'll be sharing the water with pods of hippos, their eyes and ears just above the surface. Look closely and you might spot a crocodile, its ancient form perfectly camouflaged against the muddy bank. The air is alive with the cries of African fish eagles, their haunting calls echoing across the water. The Okavango Delta is a haven for wildlife. Herds of elephants wade through the shallows using their trunks as snorkels. Red lechwe, with their uniquely adapted hooves, bound effortlessly across the flooded plains. And if you're lucky, you might even catch a glimpse of a leopard, its spotted coat blending seamlessly with the reeds, or a pride of lions stalking their prey on one of the delta's many islands. This is the world's largest inland delta, a constantly changing ecosystem. It expands and contracts with the seasons, creating a mosaic of habitats that support an astonishing diversity of life. The best time to experience this natural wonder is between May and October, when the floodwaters are at their peak. If you're looking for an authentic experience without the high-end price tag, consider staying at a community-run campsite in the Moremi Game Reserve. The Kalahari Desert. The very name evokes images of endless sand dunes, scorching sun, and unforgiving terrain. But the Kalahari is full of surprises, a land of hidden depths and unexpected beauty. Golden grasslands stretch as far as the eye can see, punctuated by acacia trees and shimmering mirages. Secret oases, fed by underground springs, offer a welcome respite from the heat. And here, amidst this harsh yet captivating landscape, live the San Bushmen, one of the oldest cultures on Earth. For over 20,000 years, the San have called the Kalahari home. Their knowledge of this land is unparalleled. They can read the subtle signs of the desert, finding water where it seems impossible, tracking animals over vast distances, and living in harmony with nature. Their language, with its distinctive clicks and pops, is as unique as their way of life. It's a language that speaks of ancient connection to the land, a language that whispers of survival and resilience. A guided trek with the San is an unforgettable experience. They'll share their knowledge of the desert's bounty, showing you how to identify edible plants, track animals, and even start a fire using only natural materials. You'll learn about their ancient hunting techniques, their spiritual beliefs, and their deep respect for the natural world. It's a humbling experience to witness their connection to the land, their ability to thrive in an environment that most would find insurmountable. And no journey through the Kalahari is complete without tasting seswa, a traditional Botswana dish that's as comforting as it is delicious. The taste of seswa, infused with the smoky flavors of the Kalahari, is a reminder of the ingenuity and resilience of the people who have called this land home for millennia. Prepare to be humbled by nature's grandeur as we journey to Chobe National Park, a place where elephants reign supreme. Here, on the banks of the Chobe River, you'll witness one of the greatest wildlife spectacles on Earth. Chobe is home to the largest concentration of elephants in Africa, with over 120,000 of these magnificent creatures roaming its floodplains and forests. Imagine watching as entire families of elephants emerge from the mopane woodlands, their enormous forms casting long shadows across the golden grasslands. The air rumbles with their deep rumbles as they communicate across the savanna. Mothers tend to their young, teaching them the ancient ways of their kind, while young bulls spar playfully, their tusks clattering together. The Chobe River is the lifeblood of this park, and a sunset boat cruise is an experience not to be missed. As the sun dips below the horizon, painting the sky in hues of orange, pink and purple, you'll witness a parade of animals congregating at the water's edge. Elephants wade into the river, their wrinkled hides glistening as they bathe and cool off after a long day's foraging. Herds of buffalo jostle for space along the banks, while graceful giraffes stretch their long necks to reach the tender leaves of acacia trees. Keep your eyes peeled for the flash of a kingfisher diving for its supper, or the stealthy movement of a crocodile lurking just below the surface. And if you're incredibly lucky, you might even spot a pride of lions lurking in the shadows, their eyes reflecting the golden glow of the setting sun. The air is alive with the sounds of nature, the trumpeting of elephants, the chattering of baboons, the haunting calls of birds echoing through the trees. It's a sensory overload, an experience that will stay with you long after you've left this magical place. Prepare to be transported to an otherworldly realm as we venture onto the Makgadikgadi Pans, one of the most surreal and awe-inspiring landscapes on Earth. Imagine a vast expanse of shimmering white, stretching as far as the eye can see, a landscape that seems to belong more to another planet than to our own. These ancient salt pans, some of the largest in the world, are all that remain of a colossal lake that once covered much of Botswana. Over millennia, the water evaporated, leaving behind a stark yet hauntingly beautiful landscape of salt islands, shimmering mirages and endless horizons. The silence here is profound, broken only by the whisper of the wind across the salt flats. It's a silence that allows you to hear your own heartbeat, a silence that invites contemplation and a sense of awe at the immensity of time and the power of nature. Visit during the dry season, and you'll be greeted by a scene of stark beauty. The salt pans crackle underfoot, forming intricate patterns that resemble giant spider webs. The air shimmers with heat haze, creating the illusion of water on the horizon. But it's during the wet season, from November to April, that the Makgadikgadi Pans truly come alive. The rains transform this seemingly barren landscape into a lush oasis, attracting a spectacle that will take your breath away. Vast herds of zebra and wildebeest migrate across the grasslands, their hooves drumming against the earth in a primal rhythm. Flocks of flamingos descend upon the shallow saline lakes, their pink plumage creating a vibrant contrast against the white salt flats. For an adrenaline rush, experience the thrill of quad biking across the endless expanse of the pans, the wind whipping through your hair as you race towards the horizon. Or, for a truly magical experience, spend a night camping under the stars. Our journey through Botswana culminates in a place steeped in ancient mystery and spiritual significance, the Tsodilo Hills. Rising dramatically from the Kalahari Desert in the northwest corner of the country, these four granite inselbergs hold secrets whispered through generations, stories etched in stone that date back millennia. Known as the Louvre of the desert, Tsodilo Hills are home to one of the highest concentrations of rock art in the world. Over 4,500 paintings adorn the rock faces, some dating back over 20,000 years, offering a glimpse into the lives and beliefs of the people who have called this land home for centuries. These paintings are not merely decorative, they are a visual language, a record of history, spirituality, and daily life. You'll find depictions of animals, both real and mythical, as well as humans engaged in hunting, dancing, and rituals. The red and white hues of the paintings, created using ochre and other natural pigments, still retain their vibrancy, as if painted yesterday. Gazing upon these ancient artworks, you feel a tangible connection to the past, a sense of wonder at the enduring power of human creativity and expression. Local tribes believe that Tsodilo Hills are a sacred place, the mountain of the gods, where spirits dwell and ancient shamans once communicated with the supernatural. It's said that the hills hold a powerful energy, a palpable sense of peace and serenity that envelops you as you wander among the rock formations and ancient paintings. To truly appreciate the significance of this remarkable site, it's essential to go with a local guide. A visit to Tsodilo Hills is a journey not just through space, but through time, a humbling reminder of the enduring power of human spirit and the deep connection between humanity and the natural world. From the wildlife-packed Okavango Delta to the ancient mysteries of Tsodilo Hills, Botswana is a land like no other. Whether you're chasing elephants, stargazing on salt flats, or learning from the San Bushmen, this is a country that stays with you forever. Botswana is a place where the wildlife roams free, where ancient cultures thrive, and where the landscapes themselves seem to whisper stories of time immemorial. It's a destination that will captivate your senses, challenge your perceptions, and leave an indelible mark on your soul. But guess what? We're just getting started. In our next episode, we're heading to another mind-blowing destination. One that's filled with volcanic islands, giant turtles, and unreal blue waters.